So hello people, I just wanted to quickly record a video for you guys. That's about the review of my funded account with my funded futures, what I've done so far. So far I've traded it for 3 days. First one was good, second one was bad, third one has been in green so far. I made around $280, $290, 278 I guess. I will show it. So far I'm in like green and looking forward to make more profits as the time goes by. So currently I'm testing my setup and trying to make it ironclad so that whenever I take the trades, most of them are like end up in my favor. So quickly let's see what I've done. I've taken 4 trades. First one was this short. I recorded the video. It's not, it's probably like below my photo, so my video screen, so it's not visible. Other three trades were losses. I will quickly review the losses I made yesterday. It was like really silly mistakes and I made some losses. So what happened was just market tricked me. Market was going up and up and up, and then I tried to buy from here, and then I was like, market took me out and it was really bad. I lost $200 in this trade. It's just, I wanted to see market go up. These 15 minutes candles. Yep. I wanted to, after these two 15-minute candles in the London kill zone, I wanted price to expand in like upward direction. So, but as you may see that copper is going up and up, and gold was lagging. After these two candles, I thought now it has manipulated enough and it will go up once this cycle was open at 230. And this is when I bought in the next candle, this one around 3. So in between 245 to 3, and this is when I like suffered losses. So I took a trade, I guess, in this candle or in between these two after seeing the first green, but I was trapped. Market trapped me. Bias was not bad. It went up above far enough in the upward direction so to make me good profit, but that's okay. Losses are part of life. Setups fail. My setup did not fail. It's just I tried to push it, push its limits and made some losses. So this is what I was talking about. I faced losses when I forced the trade on the market. The trade should be there and I should be able to take advantage of it. So so now I will explain the trade I've taken today quickly. So first day profit, second day loss, third day profit. Let's see what happened. So the first thing what we look forward is the crack in correlation. So that's what there was, crack in correlation. Then I wait for the time meets price. This is what I did not do yesterday and I faced losses. Then I also wanted to confirm that like between what you see time meets price and crack in correlation, I usually use a triad. A triad means like three things in which we see if they are like in exactly correlated pairs or non-correlated. So I've experimented with platinum as well. Normally, currently, I'm like working on copper, gold, and silver, but I've experimented heavily on platinum as well, and it does not suit this price action. Though I wanted to add it as a fourth pair, So, like in Indian market, I've done it with 5 assets and Nifty, so it works really well for Indian market. All of them have different like um, responsibilities, different details that they present, and that's what I look for. So in this is what I was told from the trader day, and I'm very grateful he uses it since it's his concept. about triads. So I'm very happy, and currently I've been heavily experimenting on it to see what I can do. So you can see there was a quick crack in correlation here. Uh, this London kill zone was like in this like it corrected price corrected after Asia session, and copper price went up, so it was bullish for a time being. And this Asia session price went lower. So now you can clearly see the crack in correlation. These two assets made a lower low. This one has made higher high. So it's very clear that we need to short, because mainly I use copper as an indication, copper is like Dow, in between Nasdaq, ES and Dow does this, on key points. Dow runs in opposite direction, making a crack in correlation, and that's what we trade. So as I explained briefly, that we need, the first thing we need is a crack in correlation to trade. So this is what copper's responsibility. Copper presents with the crack in correlation, and silver confirms it. If there is a crack in correlation between silver and gold, it will definitely work 100%. So same thing happened between Nasdaq and ES. If there is a crack in correlation between ES and Nasdaq, I mean, it will be high probability. If you compare with Nasdaq with Dow, or these commodities with copper, it will not be as high probability as comparing silver with gold, or comparing Nasdaq with ES. So also, I just wanted to share a few more things. Yeah. So this was my trade today. Actually, I took this trade before my time, before the time was there. Time met price, time met price here on this summit, and I took the trade long before that. You can see that time is around 1:57:59, around 1:54:55. This is when market made the high. So, but I took the trade before that. I will explain why. I've been experimenting on a setup, and that's yielding me very good result. You can see this is the setup. The lines you see presents AMD model, that I call it AMD. The AMD means something different for different people. People use it differently. uh, so the macro time I shared, 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after, I often use it as a manipulation phase, because price will manipulate in that phase and then expand, or sometimes price expand throughout the macro phase, like from the very beginning to the end. Like suppose 250 to 310, price will keep expanding and then do something else after 310. So, but most cases in a healthy price action, what it does is it manipulates in that macro time, like 10 minutes before the hour, 10 minutes after. This is 250 to 310 line. So you can see that price manipulated, went up, but I was in trade long before that, because my setup according to the price action was there. Main reason was that price inverse the 15-minute fair value gap, which is marked in blue color. So I shorted it, and I took the trade with 4 micro contracts, sold one of them in the very last candle that you see here. So, and then trailed stop loss in profit and let the price hit here. Actually, I wanted to close my trade here, London sell side, but since my target was hit, I was satisfied with around $300. I would have made around 500-600 if I let it run to the target, but I was only looking forward to make some money to cover my losses and get back into profit, so that I can like trade next time with a peace of mind that I'm not in losses. So this is why I closed the trade early, and I was very happy with that, though 2.5 was hit very easily. So I mean, this is the, I guess this is the image for almost the same thing. So you can see that manipulation phase. Also, as I say, one twist per trade. Notice this candle. What did it do? It hit this line. Do you know what this line is? uh, this line is 130 open on this black candle. 130 open. My stop loss was right above this fair value gap, somewhere near this blue line. So it was almost hit. My stop loss was for around $200, and this went in minus for $180 or something, 186 or something. So my stop loss almost hit. So, but I survived. I knew that if this line cannot stop price, then it will be bullish. I mean, then I can look for buying opportunity once it has inversed this fair value gap. I may not have taken that trade, but yeah, that was the idea. So now you can see what my trade was. I closed the trade at -2, or before that I made around with a partial. Here I took the partial on this candle, made around 287. Yeah, so that this was the quick trade, and even though after that, my setup works really well. If you check, I was experimenting again. I was on phone when I saw this. If you see this time, 250 to 310, you have to be on a 1 minute chart. Look at this. You see crack in correlation here. Price has moved up here, and here price went down. So there is a crack in correlation here right after the macro. And this, like I said, this macro time is a manipulation phase if it's not doing much. So it's a manipulation, then price distributed in this direction. Why it went lower? Because it has a crack in correlation. It went up, it did not go up, it did not cross this macro high, which is very important. Even here macro is off, but a price did not cross the macro high. And I was testing what price did after the second macro. Price, you may see it's 350 to 410 macro. Price expanded in the lower direction throughout the macro time. That same thing happened that I was explaining. It's a manipulation phase. Price manipulated in lower. Then if price manipulates lower, there are chances. If price shows any crack in correlation, it may go up. So do you see any crack in correlation here? Yes, this is the crack in correlation, and this is the opening price of this 30-minute candle, and price has SMT below it. And this is another twist, where you have to see the crack in correlation below what time. So this is the main opening 90-minute cycle opening time, this black line, and this small line is representing 30-minute open. So 4:30 was the time here. It's open of the 4:30-minute candle, and below it, if there was SMT, price will jump up. So you could have taken anywhere after this first opposite color candle was crossed. Like if this is a black candle, it's crossed, this IFVG is being inversed, and you could have taken the trade from here, targeted this macro high or this macro high. Macro highs are very good targets, or 2 hour something, or targeted or traded from here as well to the macro high. So they both have yielded some return and a successful trade. So this one from here gave around 2.5 hour or something. So it was really good. There is far too many things to share, and if price has to go up, it should not cross this line now again, because there is already a crack in correlation. So I can safely set the stop loss below this candle. I wanted to set on this line, but sometime price may wick it, so wicks are gaps, so it can wick it. And so it was around 3.23, a very good trade after all. 17 points, not that much, but they can fulfill my target at least. Suppose if I'm trading with 4 macros, they are giving you $684, which is more than what I usually target. I target 400. So this is all for today's trade. My experiments with many different kind of setups are on. I hope to share everything that I find there. Also, I mean, I try to learn new things and implement them and experiment with them and see what can I do. It's like chess pieces, you know what the pieces do, but how you use them, it's up to your intelligence, your own imagination. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to use my own imagination with the concept that I learned, and try to see if I can make something better. So this is the main most important thing, Kraken correlation, time meets price, and between the triads. There's more to it. I'll share them in time in great detail.